Racewear. Some t-shirts. They have one-sided t-shirts for $10, two-sided for $15. Some hats, koozies. And they still have some hoodies available. So go down there and visit Miss Katie down there at the Dirty Boys Racewear tents. Race fans, there you see heat race number 1 behind that beautiful Brandon Ford pace truck. This is how they're going to line up for heat race number 1. Heat races will be 6 laps. So you have on the pole, it's going to be the 13 of Thomas Burnside. Right next to him is going to be the 55R, that is Roy Woodhouse. In the G95, that is Chris Greitner. And next to him in the 89 is David Barwick II. And in the 07, that is Larry Forrester Sr. driving the 07 tonight. And outside of him in the 56 is Brett Koch. And rounding out the field, starting 7th, would be the 30 of Kenny Everly. So there you have, race fans, heat race number 1 for the Q Auto and Injuries Attorney Street Stocks. Race fans, want to remind you here, next Saturday night, closing out the month of March, the late models, the limited late models, the street stock, the Outlaw 4s, and the V8 Warriors will all be in action here next Saturday night. Again, hot laps begin around 6 o'clock with the action to begin around 6:30. Of course, grandstands open at 5, so it is late models, limited late models, the street stocks, the Outlaw 4s, and the V8 Warriors here next Saturday night at East Bay Raceway Park. And the lights out are on the Brandon Ford pace truck. In your front row, Thomas Burnside and Roy Woodhouse. Row 2, Chris Greitner and David Barwick II. In row 3, the 07 of Larry Forrester Sr. I believe that's his first appearance here at East Bay Raceway Park. Alongside of him, or excuse me, is going to be the 56 of Brett Koch. And rounding out the field in the number 30 is Kenny Everly. So, Rockin' Ronnie's perched, he's set, he has that green flag in the air. Or is he getting ready to wave it? And we're underway. Race number 1. Roy Woodhouse off the pace there as he falls back to position. Try to get around the outside of Chris Greitner right now. give him a big round of applause. Thomas Burnside picking up the win. And Burnside going to make that left-hand turn as he heads on to the backstretch to get his picture taken by our official track photographer here at East Bay Raceway Park. That, of course, is Mike Horn. You can always log on to Mike's website as early as Sunday morning. And on the pole in the double nickel out of Tampa, Florida is going to be the 55 of Buck Woodhouse. And lined up next to him on the outside front row is going to be the 89 of David Barwick II. David out of Spring Hill. Starting to the inside of row number 2 in that third position out of Lakeland is the 75 of Billy Barstow. And out of Tampa starting fourth in the number 13 is Thomas Burnside.